I'd like to pay tribute to two giants of American culture, figures whose influence continues to resonate even 30 years after they did their most characteristic and important work.
Dames en heren, Mr. Cheech and Mr. Chong.
If you look around these days, you see Harold and Kumar, you see Weeds on cable, you see a movie like The Pineapple Express or The Whackness. People are toking up and getting baked just about everywhere on small screens and large. And none of it would exist without the pioneering example of Cheech and Chong. That is, Cheech Marin and Thomas Chong, who started out on the countercultural college campus stand-up circuit, recorded a bunch of very funny albums in the 1970s, and then took their act up to the big screen, starting in 1978 with Up and Smoke.
You just ate the most acid I've ever seen anybody eat in my life.
Hey man, I never had no acid before, man.
Please, I hope you're not busy for about a month.
I'm gonna die, man. That stuff's gonna make me die, man.
No, that's good acid.
Hey man, I never had it before, man. That's gonna make me die. It's gonna make me freak out, man. I seen those guys that walk around my neighborhood had too many acid, man. Their head looked like a pumpkin like that, man.
Wow, relax, man. Hey, mellow out, man.
Their other movies include Still Smokin' and Cheech and Chong's next movie. Now, I'm not going to tell you that any of these is a cinematic masterpiece, or that you even need to watch any of them, which are all available on DVD, from beginning to end. In fact, they don't make any more sense watched sequentially as they would if you just mix them up and watched random scenes. Basically, what tends to happen in most of these scenes is Cheech and Chong are driving around, getting stoned. Sooner or later, wouldn't you know it, the cops show up.
Oh, never mind that, man. What are we gonna do?
Now the joke there is that that van is made entirely out of marijuana, so that highway patrolman, when he inhaled the fumes coming off the exhaust pipe, actually got a little high.
What do you guys want?
Not all of the humor is drug-related. There are some jokes about politics, about immigration. For example, there's a song that's Cheech writes that's a protest song and also a send-up of a protest song, and also probably a song that he and Chong made up right about when the camera started rolling.
Mexican Americans don't like to go to the movies where the dude has to wear contact lenses to make his blue eyes brown, 'cause don't it make my brown eyes blue?
The kind of humor that you see in these movies is very loose and improvisational and often seems directionless. What's fascinating to me about watching Cheech and Chong together is that the usual frictions that you see that drive buddy comedy doesn't really exist.
Where'd it go?
These guys are too baked and too distracted to really be in very much conflict. So instead, they're almost like characters in a Samuel Beckett play, driving around this Los Angeles landscape. And if you just sort of surrender to this vibe and this buzz, it's actually kind of funny.
Y después hay choque. Y todos mis cares go up in smoke. Come on, let's go get high. Up in smoke.